Same kitchen, two completely different feelings. One of them cost a fortune to renovate. The other is a basic builder kitchen that hasn't been touched in years. And here's the twist. You genuinely cannot tell which is which, because the cheap one has been styled to look like money. The kitchen is the one room that tells people exactly how much you spent, or how much you didn't. It's where guests gather, it's the first thing buyers judge, and it's the room where small mistakes scream the loudest. So here are 8 things quietly making your kitchen look cheap, and exactly what expensive kitchens do instead. Number 5 is on almost every counter in the country, and the last one costs about $10 and changes the whole room. Stick around. Number 1, countertop clutter. This is the single biggest visual offender, because countertops are the very first thing guests and buyers judge when they walk in. When toasters, blenders, plastic knife blocks, piles of mail, and half-used cooking oils colonize your worktops, the entire kitchen immediately reads as crowded, small, and cheap. Expensive kitchens prioritize empty space because open surfaces signal abundance and visual calm. The practical fix is a strict staging standard. Clear away roughly 80% of your counter space, put the bulky appliances, spice racks, and knife sets inside your lower cabinets. Keep only 3 daily use appliances in view and leave just 1 or 2 intentional, high-quality items on display, like a single wooden board. This simple, zero-cost shift instantly changes how the entire room is perceived, giving your kitchen the effortless restraint of high-end design. Guests will notice this quiet, clean layout the moment they step inside, making your daily workspace feel spacious and high value. In second place, outdated, shiny, or mismatched cabinet hardware quietly drags your kitchen down. Think of knobs and pulls as the jewelry of the room. When you have shiny builder-grade brass, cheap plastic handles, or a chaotic mix of finishes, the eye registers a space that feels unfinished and low-end. Because cabinets dominate your visual field, these small details speak incredibly loudly to guests and potential buyers. Every time you open a drawer, the physical weight of a solid pull communicates value, whereas a loose or hollow handle immediately reveals cheap building materials. Upgrading them offers the highest payoff of any project once your counters are clear, and the solution is remarkably simple. You must commit to a single, uniform finish across every cabinet door and drawer. Swapping them out requires nothing more than a screwdriver and less than an hour of your weekend. Opting for matte black, brushed nickel, or unlacquered brass transforms flat cabinet fronts into custom pieces. A bulk set of replacement pulls costs between $30 and $100, meaning you can upgrade your entire kitchen for less than the price of a single nice dinner out. By replacing flimsy hardware with solid, consistent metals, you ground the room in restraint and cohesive design, proving that luxury styling is about intentional repetition rather than massive spending. Third on our list, harsh, cold overhead lighting instantly flattens a kitchen, making an otherwise expensive space look clinical. A single, bright ceiling fixture emitting blue-white light is a classic builder-grade mistake. It casts sharp shadows, makes fresh food look gray, and strips away any sense of architectural depth. High-end kitchens, by contrast, rely on warmth and soft layers. The fix is remarkably simple and costs less than $20. Swapping out your existing bulbs for warm white LEDs, rated around 2,700 Kelvin, immediately introduces a soft, amber glow that softens harsh angles. From there, layer in a lower secondary source, like under-cabinet adhesive, LED strips, or even a small low-wattage counter lamp. Placing a mini lamp on a countertop is a classic designer secret that signals quiet luxury, transforming a sterile workspace into a welcoming, high-end culinary environment. Number 4 on our list, visible plastic, which quietly lowers the perceived quality of your entire kitchen. Bright, branded dish soap bottles, plastic dish racks, crinkly cereal bags, and neon food containers make a space feel disposable and disorganized. This comes down to material language. The human brain naturally registers synthetic plastic as cheap and temporary. In contrast, natural elements like glass, ceramic, wood, and stainless steel convey permanence, warmth, and weight. You can instantly resolve this visual offense on a tiny budget. Decant everyday liquids into matching glass or ceramic pump bottles and swap out a flimsy plastic dish drainer for a sleek stainless steel alternative. Moving dry goods from ugly packaging into uniform glass canisters replaces retail chaos with deliberate high-end styling. Number 5 on our list, the sink zone, specifically the visual chaos of paper towels, neon dish soap, and a pile of dirty dishes. This is one of the first areas guests and buyers notice when they walk in, yet it is routinely left looking wet, busy, and unmanaged. High-end kitchens, by contrast, treat the sink like a small stage instead of an unorganized holding area. Fortunately, the cure is almost entirely free. Decant your liquid dish soap into a heavy glass or ceramic pump dispenser. Swap plastic paper towel stands for a simple wooden or matte black holder, and drape one neatly folded linen towel over your oven handle. Keeping this central workspace clean and intentionally styled does far more for the room's perceived value than installing a $5,000 appliance. It establishes a quiet sense of order and luxury, transforming a daily chore station into a polished design feature. Number 6 on our list, cheap, flimsy textiles. Loud, faded printed dish towels, novelty mats, and cartoonish oven mitts immediately drag a kitchen down to a clearance bin aesthetic. Because these soft goods are often afterthoughts, their synthetic fibers and chaotic patterns shout discordance to anyone walking into the room. The fix is entirely tactile. Replace those cheap, thin towels with heavyweight waffle weave or linen in natural tones like cream, oatmeal, or quiet, muted stripes. Ditch the busy floor mats for a simple jute or wool runner. Committing to a matching, natural palette replaces retail noise with intentional warmth, proving that luxury is built on consistent texture rather than high-end spending. Number 7 on our list, a refrigerator door covered in magnets, coupons, and papers. Because the refrigerator is one of the largest physical surfaces in your kitchen, any clutter here creates immediate visual noise that dominates the entire room. Takeout menus, old photos, and school drawings make even a spotless kitchen feel chaotic and unmanaged. High-end spaces maintain visual discipline by keeping the front of the appliance completely bare. To preserve family memories without sacrificing design, mount a magnetic board inside a pantry cabinet door or hang a framed board completely out of the main sightline. Clearing this single giant surface takes less than 10 minutes, costs absolutely nothing, and instantly restores a sense of calm, expensive restraint to your workspace. 8th on our list, the absence of anything living or fresh quietly strips a kitchen of its soul. Because kitchens are dominated by cold, hard surfaces like tile, polished stone, and stainless steel, they can easily feel sterile, no matter how clean they are. Expensive kitchens almost always include a touch of life to soften these lines. The fix is incredibly cheap, costing under $10. Avoid fake plastic plants, which only signal low effort. Instead, place a single potted herb by the sink, drop a fresh olive branch or eucalyptus stem into a glass vase, or set out a simple stoneware bowl filled with real green apples. This small natural element instantly makes the room feel cared for, intentional, and alive. At its core, making a kitchen look high-end isn't about gut renovations or massive spending. It is about restraint, warm lighting, consistency in materials, and eliminating visual noise. Subscribe for more budget-friendly home styling tips. Across all 8 shifts, one truth emerges. Luxury is defined by restraint, not a massive budget. When you replace visual chaos with consistency and warmth, even a basic kitchen feels highly intentional. True style isn't bought, it's curated. Subscribe for more styling secrets.